There is not just one thing that causes depression. A lot of other illnesses, there are certain causes where it's like, that's it. But with depression, it really depends. What causes depression for you could be something completely different than somebody else, which also makes this illness very fascinating to me. If you're coming here and trying to look for what is the cause of my depression, I don't really have an answer for you. It could be a lot of things, but I'm here to give you a few examples of different causes that have caused other people's depression. And maybe if you're reflecting and being mindful about your own experience, maybe you'll find out what's causing yours. Again, this video is not for self-diagnosis. It's just for awareness and being mindful about our own experiences, and maybe talk to your doctor about some of these causes that you might think is causing your depression. Brain chemistry imbalance. I hate when people say depression is all in your head. No duh! Obviously, depression is in my head. That's why it's called a mental illness. It's in my head. But thank you for being so smart. Depression can be caused by chemical imbalances in the brain. More commonly, these are imbalances between the neurotransmitters. So when I say transmitter, a transmitter is something in the brain that connects one part of the brain to another part of the brain. And when there's an imbalance and your brain is trying to talk to one another and there's a problem, this could affect your mood, and this can cause depression. Genetics. Depression can be genetic. We have seen that in twin studies and adoption studies that depression does run in the family. This could be a good opportunity to ask your parents, your grandparents, your aunts, uncles, if depression runs in your family. I know that it runs in mine, and it's very, very common. It could be a good conversation starter at the next family dinner. Abuse. Past physical and sexual abuse could bring up feelings of insecurity. This could make someone feel weak. This could make someone feel worthless. Depression is very, very common in abuse survivors. Different medications. Have you ever woken up at 2 o'clock in the morning and then saw those medication commercials, and then every single medication commercial says that one of the side effects could be depression and suicidal thoughts? Well, a lot of different medications do have side effects of depression. I'll actually leave a link down below with a list of different medications that might cause depression. So if you're taking one of these medications, I would talk to your doctor. Sex hormones. It has been shown that females are more likely to develop depression than males. And with females, it's more likely for us to develop depression in our early teens and late 20s. This is a part of our lives where a lot of hormones are doing a lot of different things, and that's why scientists think that sex hormones could cause depression. Different times of the year. Have you ever heard of SAD, seasonal affective disorder? This is a type of depression when you only get depressed if it's winter or spring or fall. Wherever you are and it's cold and it's dark and people are going in a lot earlier and you're not going out as much and you're staying in, this type of environment could cause us to have depression. Poor nutrition. You are what you eat. If you eat horrible, greasy, awful foods, it's more likely for you to feel horrible, gross, and greasy. But if you eat healthy foods, organic foods that are actually good for you and nurture your body, then you're gonna feel a lot better. Substance abuse. 30% of people who have substance abuse problems have a mental health condition, and this can be a comorbid kind of thing. What comes first, the substance abuse or the mental health condition? It's just very common for people who have abuse problems to have depression. Health problems in general. I've been suffering with chronic pain for 5 years. And when my chronic pain gets so bad where you're just in bed hurting, your mental health goes down so fast. The brain and the body are connected, and if the body is not feeling good, the brain's not gonna feel good, and if the brain's not gonna feel good, the body doesn't feel good. It just is a balancing act. Stressful life events. We all have stress in our lives. We are in a really stressful society. Everyone is stressed. But when there's a huge life change, a huge life stressor, maybe you got in an accident, maybe someone passed away, maybe you got into a divorce, maybe you're having relationship problems. These are big events in our lives, and that could cause depression for someone who's more susceptible to get depression. What is stressful for somebody else could not be stressful at all for another person. You are your own person. And it doesn't mean you are weak at all if you get depression for a stressful life event. Like you see your aunt is doing fine after someone passed away, but you're not doing fine. It doesn't mean that you're less of a person or you're weaker than that person. It just means that you cope with stress a little bit differently. Like I said before, everyone experiences depression differently. Everyone has different causes of depression. If you are experiencing depression right now, please know that you are not alone and that you are not a weak person if you reach out for help. I have many videos videos on my depression story, my depression experience, how I talk about depression, how I got help for my depression, and how I am better now. So if you need some support right now, if you need someone to inspire you, please subscribe to my channel. I make videos on depression, anxiety, and mental health. Recovery is possible for depression. I'm making a video every single week on depression. If you have any ideas on different depression topics you would like me to cover, please let me know down below. I love you guys. Please stay safe, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye!